In the world of television began broadcasting new series, and some are still waiting for the beginning. Among them there are series that were eagerly awaited before they started. We have selected for you the series that we found interesting and which in our opinion will get high ratings among all the new shows. Life Snatcher, or Thief of Life, is a Turkish version of the Brazilian project Prospect of Brazil, which has been for a long time enjoyed popularity in many countries around the world. The main storyline is centered on a beautiful and intelligent girl Layla, who finds herself in the hands of a heartless, cruel stepmother with her own ambitions, completely breaking all her childhood dreams and hopes. All her childhood unhappy Layla spent in fear and suffering. But the main loss was the death of her own father, whose death was also on the stepmother's conscience. Layla was sure of this 100%. After the death of her father, the stepmother throws Layla out on the street. The girl survives in the struggle for her life. Forgive the stepmother is not able to, and she dreams of revenge for all the suffering. Already in adulthood, the girl still has not been able to completely get rid of the fear and horror that bound her heart once. She has long struggled with her complexes, and with the wounds on her soul. She finally realized that only revenge could heal her aching heart and cleanse her soul of the nightmare of her childhood. Did you find this series interesting? Series Return is a dramatic story of a woman who has endured hardship and pain. Actress Belçim Bilgin will embody on the screen the image of a lawyer named Feliz Aydın. Her character is also the mother of a teenage daughter. There are frequent disagreements between mother and daughter. While Feliz tries to keep her daughter from unreasonable actions and keep her daughter safe, but the girl faces resistance and rejection. The plot of the series revolves around Layla Aziz, a woman who has gone through severe trials in the past and has carried her pain through the years. Now, after a long time, she's been given the opportunity to head the public security department in the city of Bursa. Layla's story is filled with drama and determination as she fights tirelessly for justice, striving to make a difference in the lives of the people around her. However, Layla faces often insurmountable obstacles along the way. A Tale of Love is a thrilling story about an impossible love. Demir Akşener is a successful architect who feels lonely despite his wealth and success. After meeting Nazlı, a single mother, becomes a turning point in his life. The man realizes what true love is. But to achieve sincere reciprocity from his new acquaintance, Demir will not be easy. The young woman fully devoted herself to work and upbringing of her son Memo. Acquaintance with Demir awakens old secrets, which are not the best way to affect the relationship of the main characters. You are waiting for a fascinating story of love and hate. Are you interested in this show? The Counterfeiter. Counterfeiter tells the story of Adem, a clean mint officer, and how the system turns him into a counterfeiter who prints counterfeit money. Adam's story centers on a character who is transformed from an honest public servant by complex circumstances and influences. The situation becomes even more complicated when Kartal, who is the complete opposite of Adem, meets a policeman named Ice. The main theme of the series is based on moral dilemmas and the complex relationships of the characters with each other. Are you interested in this show? Don't be afraid, I'm with you. Inci is a student at a prestigious university. Her life is scheduled, plans are made. Suddenly the girl feels sick and takes a pregnancy test. The result leaves her in shock. Only one night she spent with a guy. He is from a rich family, and Inci will never be accepted there as his wife. After learning about the pregnancy, Inci's friends turn away from her, and the people around her condemn her. But the family is ready to support the girl, help her, and tell her the right path. Inci is ready to take responsibility and give birth. She believes that she will be a good mom for the child, and her parents give her a strong support, saying, "Don't be afraid, we are with you." Dillema. A respected TV anchor specializing in crime investigations faces a life-changing challenge when she covers the murder case of a young girl. The situation escalates when suspicion falls on her son. The gap between professional integrity and maternal devotion leaves her with a choice. In an investigation closely watched by millions of viewers, she must decide whether she can remain objective and see the case through to the end, despite her personal emotions. Gates of Time. The series follows the life of Sinan, a young and talented programmer, who prefers solitude and stays away from social connections. His world changes dramatically when he meets Nevra, the daughter of an influential businessman, who brings bright colors and unexpected challenges into his life. Together they will plunge into the abyss of mysteries and secrets concerning Nevra's past. This journey through time will open doors to hidden corners of Istanbul's history and culture. Sinan, who has always shunned the influence of others, now finds himself in the midst of events that could turn his life upside down forever. He begins to realize that every choice has consequences, and every mystery comes with a price. As they uncover one mystery after another, their relationship grows deeper, and each new twist of fate presents them with a difficult choice, whether to follow their feelings or let the past rest. Lies. Lies is a Turkish TV series about Melika's life, divided by 20 years of imprisonment. The series is based on real events. Protecting her daughter, the woman takes the blame for a crime she did not commit. Love for her daughter helped her to survive the years of imprisonment and go free, but her dreams of a happy life are shattered. Melika once again finds herself in a web of lies. She has to save her loved ones and defend herself. The Land of Beautiful Love. At the heart of the storyline of the series, a beautiful and amazing love story. As in many inherent Turkish cinematography style, the audience is waiting for the exciting story of the most beautiful that can be in the world, love. In this case, the love story of Arhan and Zeynep. A love that can do just about anything. Vivid sensual scenes, combined with high emotional mood, can create real miracles. After all, it is miracles that are often missing in our lives. The story covers several couples in love, through which the main story is shown. In addition to the magical story, we will have to travel to the most beautiful and picturesque parts of Turkey, stunning with its irresistible beauty and grandeur, Cappadocia, the Black Sea coast and Istanbul. Bonus I Love You. One of the most ambitious TV series. In the lead role, the name mentioned is Ida Aj, who is very popular in the role of Yildiz. As for the other lead singer, it is expected that the agreement will be made with Gökhan Alkan, who is very popular in the series Wound in the Heart. The exact name of the series and the actors have not been specified yet. Stone of Desire. Turkish series promises viewers a fascinating journey through fate, love and tragedy. The modern world of cinema offers you unique opportunities to plunge into different worlds. To experience the fate of the series begins with the Stone of Wishes in the Cathedral of St. Sophia. The main character is a girl named Cemre. Due to a tragic coincidence of circumstances, she loses her parents and finds custody of relatives. Growing up, Cemre experiences many difficulties and quickly realizes that only she will be able to arrange her life and cope with the turmoil caused by the past. Black Swan. The series tells about the dramatic story of a very young girl who had many life experiences. In the life of the main character, whose role is embodied by actress Aybük Puzat, a lot of difficulties. She is very attractive, intelligent and kind, but life to the girl has always been harsh. So circumstances have developed that in a completely desperate situation, the heroine went to a desperate step. Under the pressure of circumstances, she was forced to agree to a marriage to a man much older than herself. The husband of the young heroine turned out to be the father of her best friend. The girl sacrificed her future happiness, choosing to marry a man who is fit to be her father. What TV series have you been most interested in? Black Silkworm. The series is a dramatic story of a girl named Zuhal Erdem who made a great sacrifice for her family. In the center of the plot of the series Black Silkworm heartbreaking drama, Zuhal Erdem, who tragically lost her mother. Having lost the most precious thing that can be in this life, Zuhal barely survived the grief. Her mind realized that she has no right to give in to grief and put her hands down. Otherwise, her siblings and her father Chetan would soon be in trouble, and it would be difficult to get out of it. Zuhal has long dreamed of getting a medical education and becoming a doctor, but the dream had to be abandoned. Zuhal took on her fragile shoulders all the worries and troubles of her father, brothers, and sisters. All the long years she carried the burden with a proud head and knew that one day she would achieve her goal. Finally, at the peak of her career, Zuhal became a personal development specialist and was making great strides in this field. Her father called her "my black mulberry" with great affection, but Zuhal was destined to meet her love in the person of Typhoon and experience the most dramatic moments of her life. Zuhal once opened her heart to a man and found herself in the arena of massive events. Fairytale of the Night or Night Tale is a melodrama about the difficult power of love and power. It is a magical story about the incredible love between Commissioner Mahir, who serves the police, is famous for his honesty and loyalty in the fight for justice. And acts on the principle of never give up, which is proud of his father, and the girl Su Burcu Yazgi Joskin. Between them, love erupts. Their romance is born in a fairy tale atmosphere intertwining magic and reality, their hearts already given to each other. Opposing relatives and social constraints cannot extinguish their feelings, but great challenges lie ahead.